My neighbor went away for work and she asked me to water her plants. Now these aluminiums, I can never say that word, are getting ready to bloom. These are so low maintenance. They're perennials, they just keep coming back. She doesn't have to water them or anything. So I'm not going to be watering those. I am going to be watering her hanging ferns there and her flower boxes. I'm also going to be giving her some of my Creeping Jenny to further fill in her flower boxes. She's got 4 of them. There's 3 right here and 1 on the other side of the porch. She went to the same garden center I did, and she got some peppers and some tomatoes. She got the patio type and a whole bunch of other peppers. It looks like some sweet banana peppers there. Let's see what the other tag says here. Oh, there's nothing on that tag. That must be from last year. She also has her planter. She has her planter filled with an asparagus fern and a collie. She has more coleys over here. I just love this lime green one, so pretty, and with the red it looks really good. She has this tall planter and these get so big. Every year she puts these in here. She gets different colors and it just grows really well. This lilac smells so good. And then right next to it, this is getting ready to bloom. It's a peony plant, and if I can zoom in, because I don't want to get too close, I might have to get it from the other angle, but there's ants crawling all over. I'm trying to see if I can find one. I can't see the ants. There's ants crawling all over it because it's symbiotic. That's how peonies bloom, is the ants come up and they crawl all over, and I'm not sure what they're doing, all over those flowers, and then they eventually open. There's a close-up of the ant. She has an indigo plant here, and this year she decided to prop it up using some chicken wire. And then she has a few other plants in here. She is also waiting to put the mulch in. This is also a perennial. I don't think these are fully open yet. They're just starting to bloom. This is comfrey. It's a nice filler. It loves the shade back here. She always does an herb garden, an herb container garden on her steps. Oh, is that lettuce? That looks like lettuce. And that's peppermint. Some chives. These big white containers fit right over the railing on her porch here. They'd be good on a deck. This gets a little bit of sun, but a lot of shade. And look how well her lettuce is growing. I do believe she grew this from seed. And this looks like spinach. The chicken wire is to keep the critters out. And here is one of the critters. Chipmunk. The hardest part of gardening, and also the funnest, that's right, I'm going to say funnest, is designing the color scheme of your flower beds. I think this is what I'm going to go for. I have my pink and white vincas alternating. I'm going to put my red begonias in between them. And then I have my coleys. I think I'm only going to put like one of those 3 plants in between. Another one down here. The rest of the flowers are going to go out back. And I'm coming the whole way around here. Oh, I have that other small flower bed too. And then right here, you're not going to be able to tell, but I just put giant zinnia seeds. I have some more out by my veggie garden, and then on either side of my hydrangea, right there and right there, I planted them and watered them right away. I trimmed down and that Dusty Miller plant and pulled out the lily of the valley around it. So I'm hoping that that takes root and comes back. It's got new shoots on it already, but I'd really like to see a lot more. I'm not just digging the holes and planting the plants. I'm actually just setting them in the holes. That way I can move them around if I change my mind. And each one of these has like 3 plants in it, but I only want 1, maybe 2, like maybe 2 of the vincas together, and just 1 begonia. That's what I'm thinking here. That way I have plenty of leftover flowers for the back. I got them all planted in along the front border here. I'm loving the color combination. I wasn't sure once I got it home, but I'm loving it now. Have a bunch left over for my planters in the back. And as I come across here, earlier in the video I showed you that I planted my zinnia seeds, but as I was laying these out, I was like, oh, let me just keep them going around. And then I noticed I'm putting them right where I just put those zinnia seeds. I call that gardening brain. You kind of get into digging the holes and all that. So I'm going to move these somewhere else. I might just put them in the back there. I might just put them out back with the rest of the other ones. Of course, you can't have a garden without pink flamingos. I got this at a garage sale for 25 cents. This is my perennial garden. Now my neighbor put these arborvitaes in along the fence here, which are nice, makes a nice natural barrier. But now I'm not sure if this is going to get enough sun, but I can see now it does. It'll be fine. I have echinacea, I have lilies, I have lavender in here. I like that it keeps filling in more and more. Daisies. Although I had 2 daisies. I only think 1 came back. There was supposed to be another one right there. But that's okay. Maybe I can split this one and then make it 2 again. So my next project is everything on the wall here. All those empty pots. That'll be coming up in my next video. If you like gardening content, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up. And I love reading your comments. Oh, it's getting ready to bloom. Happy gardening. Thanks for watching.